Welcome to 5 Minutes on the Farm, where we check in with our Michigan farmers. Today we're in Elmont, Michigan at Bussone Apiaries. And today we're going to talk with a farmer who's in the business of raising honeybees. I'm Mike Smith, and this is 5 Minutes on the Farm. So tell me, Rob, a little bit about the operation out here. You know, how did you get started, and where have you been over these past years?
Sure. Well, I grew up in Elmont, and so when I was a young child in school, our biology teacher, Mr. Fitch, had observation hive in the actual classroom. And so we could actually see the hive and how the bees worked there, and that piqued my interest there. And then eventually he put a hive out at my parents' house, and so I got to see the hive at the house. I mean, even one year there was a swarm, and I got to witness him collect the swarm. So it really got my interest in bees going from a young age. And then eventually when my wife and we got married and we bought this place here, Mr. Fitch was kind enough. He gave me a hive and mentored me with that hive for a year and showing me how to do everything. And that's where I took off, from that single hive with him showing me how to do everything. I grew from that one hive all the way up to 35 hives.
But you're into honey.
Yes. So my journey started with just the joy of keeping bees and a little bit of honey for us. But then it grew into, more and more people wanted honey. And so we just expanded and to provide a little more honey for people who wanted it.
And you do some of your operation right in this room we're standing.
So the hives obviously are outside. And then so all summer long, the bees are collecting nectar and pollen, and they're making honey. And the beauty of the honeybee is that it makes more honey than they need to survive through the winter. So we'll collect the extra honey. And that's where this space comes into. I'll collect the supers, which is what we call these. It's just a smaller hive box that have the frames of honey in them. So when it's the end of the season and I want to collect the honey, I pull these off the hive.
Okay.
And of course, this honeycomb would be full of honey, and it would be capped with a thin layer of wax over it, and that's to preserve it for the honeybees. So when I take it out of here, I move over to this station, and I'll take my uncapping knife here. This one is heated, but they don't have to be heated. And then I'll just ever so carefully slice down the top of the honeycomb, and that'll cut off that top layer of wax.
Like a cap in there.
It's a cap, yep. So I cut that off, and that will expose the honey inside of the cells. And I'll do that on both sides because it's two sides to each frame. And then I'll take that over to our honey extractor. And this is basically a glorified washing machine. It's got a space in here where you can put the frames. I can put up to 20 frames in here. And then when I have it full, then I'll put the lid on and I'll turn it on and spin it. So this will spin the frames with centrifugal force. The honey comes out to the side walls, runs down the side walls, and then eventually I can get it out of the spout.
And you sell it right here from your house?
We sell from our house, point of sale. We do also sell at Wolcott Farm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we have some honey there too.
So Rob, tell me how people would purchase your product.
Sure. If someone's interested, they can go to our Facebook page and contact us through that, which is Bussone Apiaries on Facebook. We have, of course, we have honey. We have wax, bulk wax, candles. So, and I do sell a little bit of bees also. If someone wanted to get into beekeeping,
oh wow,
we can sell bees to them.
Well, Rob, thanks for having us out here today, and appreciate everything that you do, and great time here at Bussone Apiaries.
Thank you, Mike.